Hi, Assalamualaikum. So we are from group 5 are going to present about experiment friction on an incline plane. So here is our group member.
When a block is placed on incline, the tendency is for the block to slide down the plane. If the angle of inclination is small, the block is prevented from slipping by the friction between the surfaces. As the angle is increased, the force exerted down the plane due to the weight of the block also increases, but the force pressing the surfaces together will decrease at the angle of friction due to the force acting down the plane. To overcome the friction and sliding take place. This could be described as in figure test 1 and test 2. This, this is the figure for test 1 and the next is the figure for test 2.
So my name is Nur Alia Amir Abdul Naim. So I am going to continue my group presentation by explaining the result of our data. So the result we get is the applied force we get by calculation is we use the formula which is W sine theta plus tan theta multiplied with W cos theta. That is we get for the calculation. And for the comparison percentage of difference, we use the formula which is P calculation minus P experiment divided by P calculation, and then we multiply by 100%. For the next test, we use the same formula and get, as you can see, we get the result for test 2, 0 degrees we use, and then we get P by experiment, we get 0.63 Newton. P by calculation, we get 0.52 Newton, and comparison percentage of difference, we get negative 21.15%, and so on.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Tor Hasnina binti Asmat. As for observation, from the result, we can see clearly the result for both calculation and experiment came out with different outcome and data. The comparison that had been made clearly state the percentage difference between the applied force for the experiment and calculation. For test 2, which have the angle of inclination of plane 0 degree, have negative 21.15% difference. For test 3, which use 10 degree, has negative 14.35% differences. For test 4, which use 20 degree, has negative 17.14% difference. For test 5, which use 30 degree, has negative 13.16% difference. And for the last test, which is test 6 that use 45 degree, has negative 12.90% difference.
Discussion. Mostly there are a little bit different in value of P obtained by experiment and calculation from the different angle that has been recorded. The value of P obtained are higher than the force acting down the plane so that the block can move through the inclined plane. There are different occur between value of P by experiment and P by calculation due to the few error happened during the experiment was conducted. Firstly is a wind error. The high speed of wind caused the load P move and make the load P moving down not at the right time. Secondly is a parallax error. When we take the reading of projector, our eye is not perpendicular to the scale of the reading because parallax error happened. Furthermore, additional friction error this happened when the start of experiment. We did not clean all the apparatus, especially the surface of the plane, because the additional friction happened between the block and the surface of the plane.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nofana binti Zaizwan. So for the conclusion, based on the experiment, as the angle of inclination, angle is the increase and the coefficient of friction is 0.364, and also the value of P increases as the value of inclination increases. As for the phasing problem, during the experiment, the reading was inaccurate due to parallax error. Other than that, the length of the rope was likely not the same. Lastly, what needs to be improved in this experiment is it need to be measured accurately before experiment being carried out.